Welcome to Murph. So this Monday we will be doing Murph, which is right here. It is a workout that is done all across the nation at pretty much every CrossFit gym. It was adopted in 2005. Yeah, I want to say 5. And it's a hero workout in honor of Lieutenant Michael Murphy, who, if you've seen the movie Lone Survivor, he passed away. Spoiler. He gave his life up to radio in for his crew. So it's a really cool workout. It's a workout he did often, and so it's a really cool way to honor those who are serving, have served, and have given their lives for us. So what Murph is it's a 1 mile run, 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 air squats, then a 1 mile run again. And that might seem very daunting. Yes, you technically, in the RX version of this workout, it is with a 20 and 14 pound weight vest. So do not go like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. It is, but
you don't have to do it.
You do not have to do it. So that's what the workout is. How we can break it up, because I'm sure everyone's like, I will not be doing 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, or 300 air squats all in a row. So how we can break it up, there's a couple different ways. We can do the 2016 CrossFit Games style, which if you want to go watch that event, look up 2016 CrossFit Games Murph. Okay. What it is it's going to be 5. So the mile run will stay the same here. Then the middle part is what changes, and you'll do 5 rounds of 20 pull-ups, 40 push-ups, 60 air squats, and you'll continue that for 5 rounds. So you'll do a mile run, then this for 5 rounds, and then a mile run to end it. You can then break it up even more. Big Cindy is what we call it. 10 rounds of 10 pull-ups, 20 push-ups, 30 air squats. Or you can break it up even more and go 20 rounds. This is what they call the classic, because a lot of people do this. Is 20 rounds of 5 pull-ups, 10 push-ups, 15 air squats. You can kind of break it up however you want.
You also don't have to break it up.
You don't have to break it up. If you want to go all the way through, you can, which I believe Skylar and I will be doing that. We're going to try. We'll see. For running those miles, you can do 13 normal laps outside in the back, or 2 laps around the entire building. So we'll try and get you a video of that, what it looks like. Or 3 half building laps, which sounds really funny. And basically,
Math doesn't add up, but it does.
From the back door to the front door 3 times. So Skylar figured that math out, so we're gonna trust him. Yeah, this is one we really want to emphasize and try and recommend everyone to do the full Murph. We get it if you can't, but we can scale to whatever you need. So even if it's as simple as doing a wall push-up, which I thought Skylar would demonstrate at that moment. If you have to literally do a wall push-up, I don't even know if you can see that video. Maybe we'll get a clip of it. That's okay, right? The goal is literally just to honor the heroes that have sacrificed everything. The people, even at this gym, who are military personnel right now. So it's to honor them. So we really want to try to do the full thing. And if there's a reason you can't, obviously talk to us and we can kind of figure out a game plan. But try to do the full Murph. And then Skylar's going to talk about kind of if you can't run, scaling and that sort of thing.
Hello, guys. So if you're someone who can't run, I think we know everybody who can't. Even if you're slow, like if you're slow and you can run, you should be running. Because that's what he did overseas. If you physically cannot because of injury. You have the choice of biking or rowing. If you're biking, men are going to do 100 calories, women 80. If you're rowing, men 2,000 meters, women 1,800 meters. For the row, that's on both ends. For the pull-ups, you can do banded pull-ups as you have been doing throughout your journey here at CrossFit. However, 100 reps is a lot. 100 even ring rows can get very exhausting by the end of it if you're doing them fully down. So if you're somebody who does banded pull-ups but they're still hard, ring rows are like not a weak option. It's a great option for you, and it's great because you can adjust how hard they are as you're going, whereas you can't really with bands unless you take a break, go get more, etc.
Which we're not going to do.
Which we're not going to do. So if you're on the fence about the pull-ups, 100 reps is a lot. Do ring rows from the start. It can still be a really hard workout if you do them the right way. If you're normally a ring row person, do them easy from the start, like with your feet, with your body like as vertical as you need it to be. I would say if you're somebody who never uses a band for pull-ups or uses only an orange or red, at that point you're probably good to do the pull-ups. And if you still need that band, that's okay. But yeah, you also don't have to RX, like either RX or nothing. You can RX some of the movements and scale some of the movements. Push-ups. These are not hand release push-ups. However, you do need to get down low enough. Is the standard chest touching the ground technically?
Pretty much, yeah.
Think about if there was like a fist on the ground, you want to get that low. So we'll show that, but we want to be able to get that low and lock our elbows up at the top. If you need to go to your knees, you can do that. If you need to be elevated on a box or on a wall, we can do that as well. Because 200 reps is also a lot. So we can scale that how we need to. For air squats, there's not really a scale necessarily. It's 300 reps. If you need like to squat down to a box or a bench, you can do that. But there's not really a scale other than that. So that is the scaling.
Last thing is keeping track of reps. I know normal CrossFit workouts is super easy to get lost in rep counting and that sort of thing. And then you're adding now 600 reps of things to keep track of. So there's a couple easy solutions. One is a whiteboard. I usually will do this. You just draw a couple lines. Every round you do, boop, nice little, there you go, you did your round.
That way you don't have to uncap a pen
Next
every
round,
time.
yeah. So it's super easy, super simple. You just draw those lines and then just swipe your finger through. You can do it through rounds or you can do it through push-ups. Like if you're going straight through, you can do it every 5 pull-ups. You just mark it, every 5 push-ups, mark it. Same thing with air squats. The other great tool we have, and I don't know how many we have, but we can share, is the counter, right? So all you gotta do is just click it and there you go, that's 1 rep. And just keep clicking, yeah. Super easy. Last thing I wanna say
I have one more tool for that. If you've ever worked out with Sonia, she has a deck of cards she brings. And she will, kind of same as the whiteboard, she probably breaks it up into like every 5 pull-ups, she'll flip a card over so that the face is showing up. She can keep track around like that. So you can bring a deck of cards. I'm sure she'll have extras too if you're nice to her.
That's true. Last thing is we don't have an unlimited supply of pull-up bars. We get that. Hopefully when we expand next year, we'll have a plethora and you guys can come in and everyone gets their own bar. But for now, clearly we have 11 pull-up bars. So with that, we'll show in the video upcoming is how to kind of break it up with a friend. Just understand that we're not going for a PR. We're not going for a crazy time, and we'll maybe have 1 bar specifically for people that want to do that. this is about honoring those who serve. So it should be hard, but you should be very comfortable to do a couple pull-ups, step aside, let a buddy come in, do a couple pull-ups, and just kind of cycle through. There's going to be a lot of people here, a lot of people doing pull-ups, so understand that, and just be cool with cycling in and out in pull-ups. And with that, I mean, let's just have fun. It's gonna hurt a lot, but we'll make this Murph super fun, super memorable. We'll do really awesome.
It's a lot of your guys' first one, so yeah, like you said, just have fun, and then we can eat afterwards.
Yeah.
On that note, we're having a barbecue. If you want to bring something, like, we're taking care of the main stuff, but if you have something fun you want to bring, you're welcome to bring that.
Love it.